I want to thank our fans for showing up. 27,000 plus. The atmosphere at the beginning of the game I thought was tremendous. Credit again to our athletic department, but our fans for showing up. I thought it was loud in there. And proud of our team for finding a way to win. I don't know a better way to say this, but that was an ugly football game. I mean, it's an ugly football game. It was bad to watch. So I apologize to the fans. But there's a lot of learning points from here. I'm not real pleased with how we played in any of the three phases. But I'd much rather be down there talking to our football team about, well, we've got to do better after a win. And our guys understand it. We're an experienced football team in a lot of ways. This is a tough stretch that we're on. I think our guys probably are a little bit tired, but everybody is. So that's the way it is. It's Division I football, get up and go. But I will say this, for 2 weeks in a row, this is why I know our team's got a chance. We're sitting here 3-1, but I know we have a chance, even though we've not played anywhere close to our potential. Because 2 weeks in a row, we found ways to win games at the end. And that takes character, that takes toughness, mental and physical. Last week, we had a huge defensive stop, force a punt. Offense takes the ball, holds it for 6 minutes plus. In this game, all right, offensively, they score 6 minutes and some change to go. We go 3 and out. Play call wasn't very good. I'd like to have it back. I'm sure some of y'all asked about it. We were going to go for it on 4th down if we got close. But we punted. They go 3 and out. Had a huge stop on 3rd and 3 when they were in the Wildcat. Credit to Coach Vic for making an adjustment. They hit us on a touchdown that same exact play, and he had an answer for it. And then Marcus should catch that punt. He doesn't. He lets it go, and we've got the ball in ballpark 3 minutes to go, and we go in 2 minutes. We go 97 yards for a touchdown, and which was a huge credit. Made one huge 4th down play where Brandon kind of hung in the pocket and made it and made the play to DeAndre, and then DeAndre gets the big touchdown. So it's a win, and I'm glad I'm sitting here in front of you talking about a win. And the penalties. 28 penalties in the game. 28 for 200. Somebody do the math. It's 259. I couldn't find it on there. I didn't actually do math. I just couldn't find it. That's pretty easy when it's an even 100. Yeah, it's 259 yards on 28 penalties. I've never been a part of a game like that. And all of them may have been guilty. I have no idea. I'm sure we're guilty of our share. But it was just an ugly game. There's no better way to say it. But we're 3-1, and with that, I'll open up with questions.
Coach, it seems like something's still missing in this team.
I would agree. Yeah, I would 100% agree. I think there's a lot of self-inflicted wounds, honestly. If you look at it, Jeremy, we blew a huge opportunity in week 1. A huge opportunity. We just game that we had an opportunity to win the game and didn't. And then we've come back the last 3 times and we've won 3 games in a row, but we're not playing anywhere close to potential. Offensively, if you just looked at our yards the last 3 weeks, I mean it's like 1,600, 1,500, between 1,500 and 1,600 yards, and we're scoring in the 20s. That's hard to do. It's hard to have almost 500 yards of offense 2 weeks in a row, and you score 20 points. I mean, that's difficult to do, Ken. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Given what happened last week with the last 6 minutes of the game disappearing, did you think, how did you, what was your thought process about punting the second last time you guys had the ball?
Well, no, I mean, I didn't mind punting because it was 4th and long. We came into the game with the mind frame. They switched to a 3-down front on 3rd and long, and our best player tonight, in a lot of ways, now Silver's played great down the stretch, but in most ways it was Jordan Chun. And we went into the game with the game plan. If it was 3rd and 7, 8, we were going to run the ball. And our mentality as a football team is if it's 4th and short, we're going to go for it. And we've been really good at it over the course of 3 years. But we didn't block it very well, and we got stuffed, so we punted. And I was fine. I was confident. Used our timeouts early. It's always better to use your timeouts when the defense is on the field. We used our timeouts for it to get a stop, and we had plenty of time. Like my old high school basketball coach used to say, maybe too much time at the end. But Spoon made a big play.
Well, again, you mentioned using the timeouts for the defense on the field. Talk about that group
Yeah.
They really
Found a way. Found a way. We just had a difficult time getting off the field tonight. They have 17 third downs, which is a lot. We give up 9 of them, and a couple of those are in long situations, which is something we've struggled with for whatever reason all year. Those long distance situations. We didn't play. The overall stats aren't bad, but we didn't play our best defensively. We finally got some pressure there late in the third, early in the fourth quarter, and down the stretch, but we can play better. I mean, I'm not going to sit up here. I'm glad we won, but we've got some issues we got to get corrected in all 3 phases.
A lot of people are going to remember, obviously, the big throw to score the touchdown, but that fourth down
huge, yeah.
throw that Brandon made. Talk about that.
Yeah, well, first of all, we had great protection because, if you look at it, really what happened is DeAndre really got held, almost tackled coming off the line of scrimmage, and the ball really should be caught probably closer to the numbers, but he finally got loose and got close to the middle of the field, and Brandon just kind of hung in there and gave him a chance. And good credit to DeAndre. It was really good to see some of our receivers make plays on that last drive because we struggled with that position tonight. I don't think it was our best. We had some drops, a couple of holding penalties, things like that.
What about his performance, DeAndre's, the last 2 weeks? He struggled the first 2, but he seems to really be picking it up.
He is. He's a guy that works extremely hard. One of my favorite guys to coach just because he loves competing and he works at it. It means a lot to him. Didn't play very well the first 2 weeks. He's bounced back, and his number, I think he's had 7 catches for this week is 92. I think last week was over 100, and that's what we really have come to expect from him.
Where are you at the kicking game? Is it a mental issue for them, or is there operational issues?
Nah, that's a really good question. First of all, it's a hard thing to do, and Bratcher's done a great job in the kickoff. He had a great pooch kick there at the end of the game tonight. But we've struggled, and he's really struggled the last 2 weeks. Boise comes out and hits them right down the middle. But then we've missed two extra points in the last 2 weeks. Gave Evan Lagasse a chance tonight. He hit one off the upright, and it about came back to haunt us. If we don't start consistently making extra points and consistently making makeable field goals, we're not trying to attempt field goals that are out of distance. I've got confidence in both of them. I think Bratcher only missed 2 field goals all week in practice. That's 4 days worth of charting, and he just didn't hit it very well. So we're not going to quit kicking them. We're going to go in if we get down at LSU, if we're at Death Valley and calls for a field goal, we'll line up and kick it, expecting to make it.